what is the organizational changes that companies need to make to really successfully adopt a new billing system?
A few things need to happen. First, the finance team needs to accept that sales is selling a certain way. This acceptance. Now that you have acceptance, now you're figuring out, okay, we have to live with this. How do we solve this? So that's one fundamental mindset change. At that point, it's a cross-functional decision that needs to happen. The change that needs to happen is, first of all, product and engineering need to be bought in. First of all, as a product team, do you agree this pricing model makes sense? Because product is what built it. There's somewhere the cost of us or monetizing it. Product, once they've bought into how it's priced, then the decision of where does engineering bandwidth need to be spent? Should it be spent on building the core product, or should it be spent automating financial operations? It's an organizational decision that has to be made. That should we continue to hire engineers only to build the core product and let other departments figure out how to deal with their workflows separately? Or should we allocate a portion of engineering bandwidth to be helping out other teams, whether it's the finance team or the marketing team or the sales team with their workflows? And then if as a business you decide that, hey, you know what, my engineers are better suited to build my core product, then the change that you make is you say, okay, today onwards, I'm not dedicating any engineering bandwidth to supporting other functions. You can buy best in breed solutions that deal with your use case at the engineering level. At the finance level, the big change is really adapting to new technology because it's like change management. I've heard finance people tell me, hey, you know what? I loved my spreadsheet. Why did the CFO decide to automate my workflows? Why can I no longer live with my spreadsheet? And training the team on the merits of automation versus a spreadsheet based workflow, adapting to the mindset that automation is long term beneficial. That is something that, of course, the decision maker sees, the controller will see it, the CFO will see it, but the full team who needs to be using whatever has been brought in needs to be trained on that. And that to me is a big organizational change. Having buy-in from people on the ground so that whatever change you bring in is adopted successfully. So across divisions, and of course, the CEO's job is to bring all these guys together and make sure that everybody is bought in with the decision that's being made. So it ends up being a fair bit of change across departments.